One of the more common interview practices used in the fire service are questions given to the candidate that are formed to measure the willingness or lack of willingness to get other firefighters in trouble. Now, I worded it that way intentionally. In the event that you ever have to go to a supervisor about the actions of another firefighter, you're not getting someone in trouble, you're simply doing what's expected of you. Now, why did I say it that way? The oral panels will often word a question in a way that seems to give you an out. The trained, prepared candidate recognizes this ploy and answers the question properly. It's the ultra-prepared applicant that not only answers the question, but adds to their answer in a way that truly causes every member of the panel to be more than impressed. Watch how I answer this question and see if you can pick up on the extra credit part of my answer. I'll explain at the end of the video. Here we go.
Suppose you've been summoned to a tavern. There was an apparent brawl, and you're assigned to a patient that has obvious signs of injury to his face as a result of blunt force trauma. The patient refuses transport and is ultimately treated and signed off. During your treatment of this patient, he informs you that the police are not pressing charges at his request. He also indicates to you that the aggressor that beat him was intoxicated and coincidentally is a firefighter from a neighboring jurisdiction. Will you contact the department where this firefighter is employed? And please explain your answer in detail. What would or would you not do?
Well, I feel strongly that on or off duty, every firefighter is a representative of his or her department. I also believe that it's not my place to contact ranking officials of other departments in order to address personnel issues that may or may not exist within that department. With that foundation and for that reason, I would certainly bring this situation to the attention of a ranking officer of my department. Now, after that notification to my own supervisor, I would also like to communicate to this panel that once I've reported my observations, it's no longer my business, and I certainly wouldn't gossip about what I saw nor what I was told by this patient to any of my coworkers. I believe I satisfied my obligation and would leave the remainder of this sensitive situation in the hands of my superiors. So, in your response to this rather loaded question, you've portrayed yourself as a consummate professional. Here's what the interview panel is looking for. They want to know if you're going to overreact to the situation. In other words, are you going to hit the panic button and call the accused offender's department? Or will you follow the chain of command at your own department, allowing your administration to make those decisions? You'll nail this question if you answer in a manner similar to the example that I've given you. You're also going to score extra points, so to speak, when you tell them that once you've spoken to your own superior, you'll wash your hands of the matter. Now, how do you say that? By telling them that after you've notified your superior, you recognize that it's no longer any of your business and you won't gossip or talk about this to other coworkers. Here again is an example of a perfect answer that will set you apart from every other fire service candidate and cause you to stand out like a shining star.